Beautiful souls, hello and welcome back to Subconscious Food. If you're new to the channel, Subconscious Food provides you with the tools, techniques and tips to empower you to live your most happy, fulfilled and abundant life. In this video, as you guessed by the title, we're going to be exploring some of the reasons why the opposite of what you want occurs in your life. Why is this happening and what you can do to fix it? Let's get straight on to the video. Okay, if you want one really simple one-word answer to the question, the answer is focus. And the reason why the answer is focus is because whatever we focus on is what we give more energy to. The reason why focus is the answer to this question is because wherever energy goes, energy flows. So, as we already know, whatever you give is equal to what you receive, as per the law of attraction. So wherever energy goes, whether it's this way, that way, whichever way it is, that's where the energy will flow and flow right back to you. So to break it down even further, we need to understand why, even though we're thinking about someone who we want to text back, for example, or we're thinking about something at work, or we're thinking about driving around a Lamborghini, and we're trying to bring this into fruition through our think process, through our actions, through our manifestations, why the opposite is occurring. Why are you getting an opposite reaction? Now, I've heard this question a lot from clients, from people I know, and so I was really inspired to share this information with you, which I know you're going to find immensely valuable. Okay, now it's time to explore some of the reasons why we are getting this resistance, why we're getting the opposite of what we want happening to us. That wherever energy flows, so whenever you put energy onto something, you're going to get more of the same energy in return, because that's the law of attraction, isn't it? Whatever you give is equal to what you receive. Okay, we're bringing up my favorite diagram. So even though this is your conscious level of thinking, even though at this level here, the second layer, you are thinking about this person, you are manifesting them, you're thinking about your date, you're thinking about all sorts of things you're going to do, you're going to think about how you feel, blah blah blah. At a subconscious level, the resistance is happening because here is where your very deep rooted beliefs are stored. These beliefs could be things about your worthiness. They could be how you really actually feel in this current moment about that person. Maybe you either think they're not good enough or they are good enough. Maybe you are having a belief about long-term relationships based on the relationships of your family members around you. Maybe you have beliefs that you are fearful that anytime you get in a relationship with this person, that it's going to end. So, as you can see, these beliefs plus this conscious manifestation doesn't equal a success, right? Because they're not in alignment. So what you're experiencing is a resistance to the energy that you're putting out there. So, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, there are a number of different ways that you can go about and fix this issue for yourself. The first way is to heal and work through limiting beliefs. I've got many videos, so have a flick through those. I will put them in the description below, as well as link some up now. You're going to need to heal and work through limiting beliefs. But limiting beliefs are belief systems that just don't serve you for your highest good and your greatest joy. They're not getting you that person you want to share romantically with. They're not getting you that relationship that you wish to experience. They're not getting you that Lamborghini that you wish to drive around in. They're not giving you the opportunity to give back and create loads of charitable work and opportunities, because there's a resistance there. So you need to heal and work through your limiting belief systems. We know affirmations are really helpful for that, because we can actually rewire. There's subconscious reprogramming that we can do to help us jump from one timeline to the other. Because, and this is the other reason, in our multi-dimensionality, so what that means is that at any given point in the universe, we can experience an unlimited amount of probable outcomes. So all these people are different versions of the now that you can tap into when you know how. So these are all the different, and they're an unlimited, they're an infinite amount of different outcomes that can occur. So when we're talking about being something that already exists, you just have to tap into that frequency of being. What we mean is there are all these different outcomes. One of them could be relationship with that person. Another one could be single. Another one could be open relationship. Another one could be children before marriage. Another one could be, and so on and so forth. There are an infinite amount of possible, probable outcomes that could occur. And when we are saying tap into that state of being that you wish to experience, what we're saying is go from here, imagine the frequency, and experience what you wish to experience here. But in order to do that, you have to fully and wholly believe that that is what you want and that's what you wish to experience, and that it's already out there and that you already have access to it right now. You have to believe it's possible for you in the first place. Because if you've got belief systems that it's not gonna happen, maybe someone told you that many years ago and then you haven't been able to shift that limiting belief system away from yourself, then you're gonna end up as this guy, right? He's sad, he's not very happy. He's experiencing the opposite of what he wants to experience because he's got the belief system that it's not gonna happen. So his focus is on not gonna happen. The focus is actually not on the relationship, even if you seemingly seem to be doing all the right thing. That once we've cleared up our limiting belief systems and we are feeling very aligned with what we wish to experience, all we simply need to do with repetition and emotion, because of course that's how we reprogram our subconscious and experience what we feel inside, which is reflected to us in the outside external world, is we just need to focus. Focus your energy. And what do we know about energy? What do we know about energy? We know that energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred or transformed. So if you remember that diagram of all the different possible outcomes, that energy can only move towards one probable outcome or another to be transferred or transformed, but it can't be destroyed. So you can't go from being unhappy, destroy the unhappy energy, and then suddenly you're now happy. It has to be transferred or transformed. Okay, so you need to tap into the state of being by understanding the limiting belief systems holding you back from experiencing that probable reality right now. It's already yours. You can have it. It's in the infinite spectrum of all that is. All you need to do is figure out, what do you feel about yourself that's holding you back from experiencing that? It's that easy. Of course, a process like this can take a bit of time, but the more we work, the more energy we focus on creating the experiences we wish to experience, the quicker it will come and the easier it will become to figure out how to do this in the first place. So if you haven't already subscribed, do go ahead, hit the subscribe button below and turn on your bell notifications to get notified every time I post a new video. Until next time, namaste, bye.